Hey everyone, so it's been a while since I uploaded a video talking about the new Mortal Kombat movie, and that's mainly due to the fact that there hasn't really been any news for it until now, but I didn't want to make a video just about this one little thing in this video, so I'm going to give you the top 3 things I think need to happen, and also the things I would like to see in the Mortal Kombat movie. It's basically the same list, but it's like the things I think need to happen, but it's still my own personal list. So make sure you guys comment down below what you guys would like to see in the Mortal Kombat Reboot movie, and be sure to smack that like button with a goal of 150 likes if you guys would like me to upload some things regarding the film, like discussions and stuff like that. And don't forget to subscribe so you guys don't miss out on them. But anyways, the news I have for you guys today is in regards to the film's director. Yes, the Mortal Kombat movie has its director, and he goes by the name of Simon McQuoid. And if you guys didn't know, he is a commercial director for video games, and he's done ads for Halo, PlayStation, and a couple others, but one commercial in particular that he directed was for PlayStation, and I've got to say, it looks pretty cool, so I'm interested to see what he has to offer to the Mortal Kombat world. But keep in mind, this is going to be his first time directing a film, because all he's been directing is commercials for video games and PlayStation and all that, so I'm a little bit concerned, but I'm sure once we have a good team all set and ready, like good writers and everything, then I'm sure this movie will do just fine. Remember, we have James Wan producing, so that should be pretty good. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's talk about my host for the new Mortal Kombat Reboot movie, and starting with number 3, that hope will be make it violent and R-rated, and I feel like this is something that everyone wants. The past 2 Mortal Kombat movies were PG-13, and although I did really like the first one, I'm just gonna pretend like the second one doesn't exist. I do really wish the movie was R-rated, that way they can go all out with the fight scenes and stuff. I just want the film to make us, as the audience, feel the intensity as it is like in the games, and that can be through the violent scenes, or the violent fight scenes, or potential fatalities that we can see in this movie. But I will say not to overdo fatalities. If you're gonna do it, not to overdo the fatalities in the film. I don't want it to be like how the Star Wars prequels were with the lightsaber duels, because although they were cool to look at, it was handled much better in the original trilogy, because when it happened there, it was like, oh shoot, this stuff is about to go down. But in the prequels, it was just a trend, and that's what I don't want with the fatalities. I don't want the fatalities to become a trend, and the same can go with the fight scenes as well. I don't want to overdo them, or I don't want them to overdo them. Put them in the film at the right time so that the audience can get that vibe of, oh my god, this stuff is about to go down, it's about to happen every time a new fight scene comes on. Alright, so on number 2 is for the film not to feel too dark, but not too light toned. I personally don't think Mortal Kombat is the type of franchise to make the story of it completely dark and gritty. However, I'm not saying that those kinds of elements shouldn't be in a Mortal Kombat movie. It should be in there, however, mix it in with a bit of humor and silliness, but don't go overboard with it, and don't make it fall flat. It has to be good. Make it a movie that doesn't make the franchise look like what it's not. It's happened so many times in Hollywood, and I would hate for Mortal Kombat to join that box. You don't have to have all the characters busting jokes, you can just have one comedy relief character, which would go perfectly to Johnny Cage. There are several fantastic movies out there where there's just one comedy relief character in a darker film, and Mortal Kombat has the perfect opportunity to take that, as they have the materials to work with. So moving on to number 1 is to base the movie on the MK1 game, but I'm thinking about which stories the movie should adapt, the MK movie should adapt, so if you guys want me to make a video on that, let me know. But let's just talk about a movie based on MK1, which I feel like is a safe bet, and if so, keep the characters limited to the MK1 roster and have cameos that make sense to the story. And the reason why I want it limited to the MK1 roster is because you can easily give short but good detailed backstories of characters such as Johnny Cage, Sonya, and Kano, whose backstories can be easily explained in 10 minutes combined, and Liu Kang's could be explained a little longer than someone like Johnny Cage, who could be done in like 5 minutes, and have the poster boys, Sub-Zero and Scorpion's character development through the tournament, which is obviously going to be the main focus of the film. I feel like they should not heavily rely on overly explaining backstories for these characters to today's generation because of their simplicity of their motives in regards to their appearance in the MK1 tournament. And what I mean for cameos to make sense and flow with the story is someone like Kung Lao, who's not an MK1 character, he's an MK2 character, but I feel like he should be included in Liu Kang's backstory as a brotherly figure as he is in the games, as well as Bo' Rai Cho, who is an MK Deception character, who can easily fit the mentor role, and have him play through a Liu Kang training montage, just have him in the background training with Liu Kang and stuff. as well as other characters such as Reptile with limited screen time, as he really just is a secret character in MK1 and he should be treated as one in the film by a simplistic 2-minute cameo which should be portrayed in a fight scene just like the original MK movie, but this one should be taking place at the bottom of the pit, which I hope appears in the film, because if they do that, then that would be paying homage to the original MK game and just how it is in the MK game. That would just be perfect for MK fans. That's gonna wrap it up for today. Remember to leave the things you guys would like to see in this Mortal Kombat movie reboot, and don't forget to subscribe so you guys don't miss out on my future discussions for the MK movie. Anyways, my name is Bruspo Productions, and I'm out for now.